How's it going, everybody? The Big Games Big Deal sale just started on PlayStation. It's running from now until May 6th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get straight into it. For $12, 60% off, Dead by Daylight is an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game where 4 survivors struggle to escape a relentless killer in a dark, eldritch realm where death offers no refuge and terror lurks around every corner. Choose your role as a vicious killer hunting every move, or a survivor using stealth, strategy, and teamwork to evade gruesome death, with each character featuring deep progression systems and customizable perks. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For $35, 40% off, Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus is a massive action RPG where a high school student faces the nightmare realm, forever changing his world in a gripping tale of friendship, courage, and supernatural threats. Explore vibrant modern Tokyo filled with secrets, challenging dungeons, and fast-paced combat while forging relationships, uncovering mysteries, and battling otherworldly threats alongside a growing cast of loyal allies. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $12, 70% off, Little Nightmares 2 Deluxe Edition is a suspenseful, atmospheric puzzle platformer that includes the full game plus the Gnome's Attic DLC, digital soundtrack, and art book, further expanding Mono's eerie journey through a distorted, nightmare-fueled world. Team up with 6 as you sneak past grotesque new residents, solve tense environmental puzzles inside the Pale City and beyond, and unravel the mystery of the Signal Tower. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $15, 50% off, Another Crab's Treasure is an underwater Souls-like adventure where you play as Krill the Hermit Crab, using discarded trash as armor to survive battles against towering sea creatures and uncover the truth behind a polluted ocean. You'll embark on an epic hunt through colorful coral cities, eerie deep-sea trenches, and forgotten shipwrecks on a quest to reclaim your stolen shell and confront a mysterious infection. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $12, 40% off, Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition is an action-adventure where you play Jade, a fearless reporter exploring the vibrant world of Hillis to uncover the truth behind the mysterious alien threat. Use your Daijo staff and camera to explore diverse areas, infiltrate enemy locations, and interact with a memorable cast of characters while unraveling an emotional, conspiracy-driven story filled with twists and surprises. It's an 87 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $16, 70% off, Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name Deluxe Edition is an action-adventure where Kazuma Kiryu, living under the alias Joryu, is drawn back in a dangerous conflict to protect his family. Switch between the powerhouse Yakuza style and high-tech agent style to unleash bone-crushing combos and electrified gadgets, with the Deluxe Edition adding Majima, Seijima, and Dojima as allies in the Colosseum. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $12, 50% off, Saga Frontier Remastered is a turn-based JRPG where you choose one of 8 heroes, each with their own storyline, and carve out a unique adventure using the series' signature free scenario system. Engage in battles featuring the Glimmer system to learn new abilities and explore a world shaped by your decisions, with the Remastered Edition adding a new character, restored cutscenes, and fresh music. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $21, 70% off, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remastered Deluxe Edition is a dark, atmospheric JRPG classic where Tokyo is consumed by the apocalyptic conception, and your choices shape a dangerous world of gods, demons, and shifting alliances. Explore a shattered city, battle or negotiate with dangerous demons, and master strategic turn-based combat that rewards careful planning, fusion, and exploiting enemy weaknesses. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off, Disgaea 5 Complete Bundle is a tactical RPG where the demon rebel Killia leads allies to overthrow the tyrannical Void Dark and reclaim the Netherworld. Command squads across grid-based battles with deep character customization, outrageous damage numbers, and strategic mechanics like geo-effects, while the Complete Edition adds bonus scenarios, fan-favorite characters, and extra classes from across the series. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 110 hours to platinum. For $25, 50% off, Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy is a remastered courtroom collection where you play as rookie lawyer Apollo Justice and returning legend Phoenix Wright across 3 games and 16 total episodes. You'll investigate crime scenes, challenge contradictory testimony, and tackle dramatic trials filled with sharp writing, quirky characters, and twisty mysteries that reward careful attention and clever deduction. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $28, 30% off, Trails from Zero is a story-driven JRPG that follows Lloyd Bannings as he returns to Crossbell to join the police and uncover the city's hidden corruption. Assigned to the Special Support Section, a small division performing odd jobs, helping citizens, and investigating mysteries alongside a ragtag team of new allies, Lloyd gradually uncovers rival factions, political intrigue, and a dangerous criminal underbelly. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $20, 60% off, Sonic X Shadow Generations is a high-speed platforming collection combining a new Shadow the Hedgehog campaign with a remastered Sonic Generations, celebrating the franchise's past and present. Shadow's story introduces Doom powers like Chaos Control, enhanced combat, and hub exploration as you race through reimagined stages from his past to stop Black Doom, uncover secrets, and unlock abilities. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $33, 70% off, Star Wars Outlaws Gold Edition is an action-adventure where you live the life of a cunning outlaw in a richly detailed galaxy, combining the base game and season pass, including the A Pirate's Fortune and Wildcard story packs. Explore bustling cities and sprawling landscapes on your speeder, tackle high-stakes missions, and pilot your ship in intense dogfights, while every choice shapes your reputation and opportunities. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $14, 30% off, The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince is a beautifully illustrated fairy tale puzzle platformer telling the story of two lonely hearts brought together through a mutual misunderstanding. Transform between a wolf and a princess to solve puzzles, evade traps, and collect flowers to unlock hidden memories as you carefully guide the blind prince through a dark, dangerous, and unforgiving forest toward a cure. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $26, 25% off, Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection is a complete remaster of the classic Star Wars Battlefront games, letting players fight iconic battles across the galaxy on modern consoles, both online and offline. Traverse massive locations, pilot legendary vehicles and starships, and battle as heroes and villains, while experiencing campaign missions, galactic conquest, and expanded hero assault across land, air, and space. It's an 83 average on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $20, 60% off, GrimGrimoire OnceMore is a remastered real-time strategy adventure, blending spellcasting, summoning, and storybook charm into a whimsical yet mysterious magical journey filled with richly illustrated fantasy. Follow aspiring mage Lilith Blonde as she enters the Silver Star Tower, a prestigious academy hiding dangerous secrets, strange creatures, and repeating events that hint at a sinister truth buried deep within its twisting halls. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $15, 85% off, Watch Dogs Legion Gold Edition is an open-world action-adventure where you recruit and play as anyone in a sprawling near-future London, building a resistance through hacking, stealth, and combat to reclaim the city from corporate and criminal control. This Gold Edition includes the base game, Season Pass with 2 expansions, extra missions, 4 heroes, and the original Watch Dogs Complete Edition. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $15, 50% off, Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster revives the classic 1995 FPS, fully rebuilt by Night Dive Studios with enhanced visuals, lighting, modern gamepad support, and improved accessibility options. You play as Kyle Katarn, a former Imperial-turned-Rebel mercenary, infiltrating enemy strongholds, navigating maze-like levels, and uncovering the deadly Dark Trooper project that threatens to tip the balance of the galactic war. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $18, 70% off, Persona 5 Tactica is a tactical RPG spin-off where the Phantom Thieves enter a war-torn realm dominated by tyrannical legionnaires and join forces with a mysterious revolutionary Arena. Engage in grid-based battles that mix Persona-style abilities with strategic positioning, cover mechanics, elemental weaknesses, and team attacks, while uncovering the secrets behind Arena, the Rebellion, and the pact that binds your destinies. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $15, 70% off, South Park, The Fractured But Whole Gold Edition is a hilarious RPG where you play the new kid, joining Kun and friends in a crime-fighting adventure through the chaotic streets of South Park, filled with outrageous humor, epic battles, and over-the-top antics. This Gold Edition includes the base game and Season Pass, offering expanded content and new missions for a fully immersive South Park experience. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $12, 35% off, Final Fantasy VI 2D Pixel Remaster brings the classic RPG to life with redesigned 2D graphics, a rearranged soundtrack, and modernized gameplay while preserving its timeless charm. Follow a diverse cast of characters, each with unique abilities and destinies, customizing their skills through the Magicite system as they battle through humanity's struggle in the aftermath of the War of the Magi. It's a 93 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $28, 30% off, Trails to Azure is a story-rich JRPG continuing the Crossbell arc, following the special support section as rising political tensions and new responsibilities threaten both their home and Unity. Explore the city-state of Crossbell, engage in deep turn-based combat with refined orbment mechanics, and build meaningful relationships while navigating complex intrigue between powerful neighboring factions. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $30, 50% off, Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme vs. Maxiboost On is a high-octane 2-on-2 team battle game that lets you pilot mobile suits from 36 Gundam titles, bringing iconic mecha combat and explosive action to consoles. Choose from all 183 arcade suits plus 2 exclusive editions, each with unique abilities, weapons, and transformations, and engage in fast-paced strategic battles that reward timing and mastery of your suit's arsenal. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $13, 35% off, Crypt Custodian is a Metroidvania and Zelda-inspired adventure where you play as a mischievous cat condemned to clean the afterlife forever after a run-in with the palace's guardian. You'll explore expansive, interconnected grounds, battle strange beasts with your trusty broom, solve puzzles, and gain abilities that gradually unlock new areas, while interacting with a quirky cast of doomed ghosts whose stories enrich the afterlife's lore. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $15, 50% off, Hatsune Miku Project Diva X is a rhythm-based music game where players help Miku and her friends sing, dance, and perform spectacularly across 5 unique clouds, each presenting distinct challenges and styles. Complete rhythm-based challenges using 30 new and classic songs, customize nearly 300 costumes for your performers, and master timing, combos, and performance mechanics to achieve high scores and unlock additional content. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.